It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and right now you got it too. Enjoy another outstanding audio clip from our international guest list featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.
And on the line with us today, we have Rose Bruce. We'll be discussing her book, Pandemic, A Call to Love, available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or if you guys want to get everything that Rose has to offer, do yourself a favor. Go directly to her personal website to get everything that Rose has to offer, and that's rosesobriety.com. So that's ROSESOBRIETY.com. And I will say, Rose was brought to People of Distinction today by some of the best movers in the business. Ingress Advertising Publishing. If you have a book that you'd like moved, well, move it to Ingress. You can find them at ingressadvertising.com. And guys, it is an absolute pleasure to have Rose here on the line with us because her book we're going to be discussing today, Pandemic, A Call to Love, it's really a perfect book for what we're all going through right now. And listen, it was actually a book created specifically for what we're going through right now. This pandemic has been wreaking havoc across the globe. I mean, it really has been affecting our entire human family. And I'm so excited to have Rose here on the line because she's going to be able to articulate her views much better than I ever could. So without further ado, Rose, before we jump into the book, let's hold off slightly. Tell our listening audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, okay. I had 30 years experience in higher education as a researcher. Mm-hmm. Identifying themes, researching them, writing reports, presenting the results to academia as well as the community and students. So I have a background in identifying themes and discussing them. So when the pandemic hit the United States hard in mid-March, I realized we were living through a historic transition. And I thought, why don't I keep track for myself what's happening day to day, how I feel about it, how I'm reacting to it. Now, I do live my life on a spiritual basis. So the beginning of each day, I give a quote from a daily affirmation book that I read. And then I discuss what the news was, how it hit me, how I reacted, how I coped. I didn't really anticipate it would be printed until like 5 years later, but I've found that there's great interest in hearing my reaction. Readers tell me they end up feeling a sense of hope. I have come to recognize during this time of reflection, and it is a time of global stopping and reflecting, that this beautiful earth that we live on is all one great expression of the divine. It is interconnected. The land and ocean on the earth is connected with the sky. It's amazing. As human beings, we breathe oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. The plants and the trees are the lungs of the earth. They breathe in carbon dioxide, they breathe out oxygen. Everything is interconnected. And I believe, certainly for me and for our world, there has been a great sense of disconnection. And that's resulted in, I believe, these epidemics and certainly in the terrible natural crises we see every day on the news.
It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and look forward to enjoying other outstanding audio clips from our international guest list featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.